Hey YouTubers, this is Larry Joe with Larry Joe Guitars. Today I have my BC Rich, you can see it there, Warlock Bronze Series. You can see on the back it says, if I can get it close enough, that little tiny writing right there says made in Indonesia. So with the serial number, it looks like it's like 2002. So I couldn't find a ton of information about this puppy, but I think most of them's, they're fairly standard for the bronze level. You got a, I believe it's a basswood body. I'm pretty sure it's a basswood. You got a maple neck, rosewood fingerboard. They're not even marked with BC Rich. They're just a plain tuners there, and it has this wraparound bridge right here, so where you put the string here and it wraps like this around it and comes back, and it's angled. It's really weird how it is. If you see, most guitars don't have that angle at it, so it's aiming down like that. So it's kind of funky how the neck is. If you look, you'll see, if I line it up straight, the guitar, you can see that the neck is still going down, but that's the way it's supposed to be. It had a BC Rich, and well, it does still, BC Rich neck, and then I had an Invader for a guitar that I got in, and I decided to throw it into this guitar. Now, a lot of guys love Seymour Duncan Invader. It's not really my flavor, so I'm probably going to swap these pickups out. But I got it with shipping and taxes. I got it on Guitar Center. I'm always looking for these lower level ones because I know they're out there somewhere, and it just takes a little while to get the Guitar Center or Reverb or eBay or one of the secondhand markets. So I was looking, and then every day I check, at least 3 times a day, for cool BC Rich guitars and other guitars that I think are really cool. And I just happened to click, it said 119, and I'm like, click. Can't click fast enough, man. I can't click fast enough. And then I clicked and it let me buy it, and I was like, yes, because a lot of those guitars, whenever they come up and they're a really good price, guess what? Someone's already got it. And it shows up in the search, and as soon as you click on it or try to get it, it says, oh, it's no longer available. So I was expecting that. So like I said, $159 for this BC Rich Warlock Bronze Series. And it plays great. It plays really great. So let me turn on some volume, and I'll go through it a little bit. I really like how these are, the Warlocks, because you can put them in your little pocket there and your legs, and then also you can pop it up here to try to get more stuff, you know what I mean, or back here for like some rhythm or whatever. So I really like how these are designed. It has a master volume and a master tone 3-way switch. Pretty standard, simple. I like simple. That's the best for me, I think. Anything with too much going on, I'm gonna get confused if I'm playing it. Anyways, it's 22 years old, so it still plays really good, and it looks like it's got some dings and stuff on it. You can see some dings, but pretty good, I think. And for that price, I think it's kind of amazing. So without further ado, let's start it up. That was pretty good, right? See, a lot of people would be like, yeah, that Invader sounds great, you know, and the other video I did of the BC Rich Warlock that I got, that was the, was it the Reptile Eye or whatever? It came with those Invader pickups, and a lot of people were like, that's great sound, that's cool, but for me, it just sounds, I don't know, it just doesn't have the... It's missing the I don't know, the punchiness of EMGs. So I'm definitely going to swap these pickups and probably put this Invader on another guitar that I'm going to sell or something. So let's go through the neck pickup. Sounds pretty good too, but I don't really need a whole bunch of distortion with this one. I got it, but it doesn't need to like kick or any of that stuff. So got the noise gate on that pulling it off pretty quick. So if it doesn't have enough signal, cuts it off. So pretty good. This is my BC Rich Warlock Bronze Series from 2002. It's not a 90s, it's a 2000. 150 bucks. I think it's pretty amazing if you ask me. It's great. It's great. If you can get one and it's that much money and it plays pretty good, go for it. I think this is pretty good, but you got to sit on some of these sites, you know, and then click and check them like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times a day sometimes. So that's the only way that I got this. But the good thing is I got it from Guitar Center, so if it wouldn't have turned out any good, I would have returned it. In fact, I did get one similar to this that was a little cheaper, and it was just nothing but problems and everything. The wiring, there was just so many problems I had to take it back, but I'm sure someone grabbed it for that price because that's a stinking good price. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for viewing this video. Leave a comment, like, you know, if you dislike, I always say be constructive with your comments. If you're going to dislike, leave me a comment. What do you think? Like I said, if it's constructive or interesting, very cool. There's a good chance I'll reply to it. I don't have 1 million subscribers, so it's easy. It's real easy. some of the guys, like the Panther Coast and some of the other guys, have complained. Not that they're complaining, but they complained that I'm not getting more of these out here. But I'm telling you guys, if you're in SoCal, it was like 102 degrees today, and it's what? It's in October already, and it's still 100 degrees. I don't hate the heat. However, for like 4 months almost of like almost 100-degree weather almost every single day, it gets kind of old. So it's not so easy to make these, and other things going on. I was hoping on making this one in the bedroom, but other things going on with my family, so it's not always so easy. I know Panther Coast, him and a couple other ones have said that the garage doesn't sound so great, but at least I can come here and be isolated somewhat from some of the craziness that goes on inside with my kids. The next one that I'm going to do is this guitar. This is a Schecter E1 purple with the Sustainiac in it. Very, very cool guitar. I've been wanting one of those for a long time. So my next video will definitely have that in it. Yeah, this is Larry Joe with Larry Joe Guitars. These are my guitars. And I'm going to keep them. Or sell them, depending on what it is, you know. Sometimes you need to call the herd, you know. Anyways, have a good night, and thank